Not yet, it says. And we're live. Good afternoon, everybody. As you noticed from the thumbnail, Terry's out on a quest, so you got stuck with me again. And to help me today,
Help? Who said we were going to be any help?
Brian, who is sat in my bar, and he stole all of my Doom bar last night.
Yeah, no Doom bar left, so I'll have to resort
So
to some of this wonderful
we've
selection
got the
of
wines and the spirits that you can get
wines
stuck
and
into
spirits
there.
behind me here. So, yay!
And Joe, who is nursing Glyn because he's not very well at the moment, has also
Oh,
agreed to help out. So welcome both of you.
thank
I
you very
look
much.
forward to your positive input and assistance.
Absolutely. I'll give you
I
loads of
hope so.
that. Yeah, I'll give you loads of that. Yeah.
Right, so what we're
It's
going
going
to do
like
today?
it's the blind leading the blind today, Joe.
I don't want that camera. I want that camera.
No, you don't want that camera. That's the better camera. There we go.
Right, so this is piece of wood set up for today, and I watched Heather of Spirit Wind, Wood, Stone and Bone cutting a bowl the other day. I'll talk about this first, and she did it with 4 legs on it, and I liked it, so I'm going to try and copy that. I did a very quick practice on a bit of scrap timber this morning, and I think I can do it. But I don't really know the process because we've been all partying all weekend. So
we have ever so slightly. Yeah.
just a little bit. So I cut myself a piece of wood, it's square mostly. Reinforcing a bit into the middle. I've drawn a circle here which shows me where my edges are, and another one which shows me where my legs might be. They're the same sizes on the back. I've done that in darker colour so you'll be able to see it when it's going round, hopefully.
Oh, I thought that was a red line you weren't allowed to pass. You drew a
No, I'm
red
not
line
allowed to
in the
pass that red
sand.
line.
There's a no cut line.
What's the wood, Pete?
I think it's walnut,
We think it's walnut.
Oh,
but
I
We're
like walnut.
expecting Ben, so it will be walnut.
it will be walnut if Ben comes in, then so that's guaranteed then.
Robert from Hodgepodge has started the already. He says, a question for Brian. Can you ask Pete, what kind of jaws are those?
Well, Brian could
You don't
answer
need, you
because he
don't,
was
you
actually
don't,
using them this morning.
yeah, you actually don't need to answer that, Pete, because it's an SK114 with O'Donnell jaws on it.
Which Brian was using this morning, and he
Oh,
was
look.
very impressed.
Yeah, I was a bit impressed, yeah. But I'm still not buying one. I had to say that because Michelle's just came in.
Hi, Michelle. Oops. I've lost my
Yeah,
circle
oops,
already. Where am I going?
oops is right.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm going to start by making myself a little mark in here.
Right, Joe, you're reading the chat out.
All right, thanks very much for that volunteering. Yeah.
Don't
Good
take too long
afternoon,
today.
everybody, and welcome along. So we have Pete, which is a really good idea since he's doing the live. We've got Gary Glass. We've got Brian. We've got Brian El Tenero de Madeira.
Oh,
You
she
see,
said
I've
it.
said it.
It's Brian with a Y. That's all you need to say.
No, I'm doing it. Michael McEwen, Weeval. We have got let's keep going. We've got Steve from SK Crafts. We've got myself. That's all good, isn't it? We've got Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. We've got Terry Bartlett. Hi Terry. We've got Copper Owl Woodturning. We've got Four King
Hi, Rob.
Owls.
Martin.
We've got Robert Dolman.
How far down
We've
the
got
list are
Martin Breese. Stop whispering. We've got Martin Breese. You're up to no good today. I know you don't.
you? Yep. Full of nonsense today.
David J. Heath, the Guildford Carpenter.
That's twice you
quite a
said that.
mouthful. No, it's not. I will argue that point.
Yeah, no.
Got Steve
Sure.
Hale,
It slowed you down a bit.
Woodworm Paul. We've got Richard Phelan, Greg Alexander, Norman Greenwell. We've got Hodgepodge Woodworks. We've got Ward Wilson, howdy from the west coast of Arizona. Ooh. Shane Hurst. We've got Michelle Ousby. Good afternoon, Michelle. Amy D'Angeles. Amy. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. Chris Dodds. We've got Michelle Higgins. Grandpa Jim Woodturner. Peter will have done this by the time I finish reading this lot out.
No, I won't. I'm messing up here. But carry on.
Okay.
Take your time, Pete.
And I thought he was going to say take your time, Joe. So I am.
No,
And
take your
Yeah,
time,
take your time, Joe.
He needs
yeah.
to
Well,
slow down a
actually,
bit too.
we've got
You're
to
pretty
the
well.
end there.
You're
So
pretty well just about at the end, I think, are you?
yeah, I've done it. Yeah,
Did
I've
we
done
say
it.
hello to Shane Hurst?
I did. Yes.
Okay, because he's not long in. Like, hi, Amy. Good afternoon. Paul's in.
He
I
is.
suppose I better say hello to Michelle too. Hi, Michelle. How you doing? I'll see you shortly. I mean, in a couple of hours, a few hours, or whenever the flight lands.
Good luck, Michelle.
I'm in the mood for something. I don't know what it is.
Sorry, Michelle, we've got to send him back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put a
Lisa's fed
warning
up.
sticker on.
Lisa's fed up with me too. She wants rid of me. Ruby Claire's in. Hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. I do like the look of walnut. I mean, I've never turned it,
Yeah.
but I do like the look of it. It looks lovely.
It is nice, no doubt.
You got 47 people watching, Pete.
Did we say Martin Breeze was in?
I did.
Let's see if I'm on the right lines here.
So yeah, if you're on the right lines. Oh, you've cut the lines off. I can't see where you're supposed to not cut now.
That's all right. I cut right to the edge of them.
I'm confused now.
Well, Michelle's asking you, what time is
The,
your
York,
flight?
the Yorkshire Git, isn't it? He says, I've still got the dreaded lurgy, unfortunately. What time is your flight? Well, wait a minute and I'll tell you what time it lands at. I'll have to get into my wallet.
Good afternoon, Glenn.
Wallet. It's due to land at... Oh. It should be landing in and around 9 o'clock this evening. If it's on time.
9 o'clock.
Yep.
Right. Steve Fleming joined us. Good afternoon, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Welcome along, mate.
Now, Richard Phelan's asking if it's English or American walnut.
Ooh, good question.
I don't actually know what the
This will
difference
be
is.
American.
Yeah, I think it's American
American
too.
walnut.
It's darker than
Pretty
English
sure it is
walnut,
walnut.
isn't it?
Is it? Right, okay.
So
Yeah, I'm glad
American,
Glyn didn't say that, the lurgy that his wife gave him.
he didn't say that, did he? Did he actually say that?
No, he didn't, but I'm surprised
But he should have.
he didn't.
But he should have. It's all Joe's fault. Glenn's got the lurgy.
I'm going to go down to my little 6mm quarter-inch bowl gouge here.
Robert, stop giving it away because Pete and I are leaving here to go to Yandles before we go to the airport. Already been to Yandles once.
Have you?
There may be tools in my case.
We've got Benjamins in. Hello, you lot. And
Ward,
we've got walnut for you, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Ben. Ward Wilson says, peace and quiet until 9 p.m. then, Michelle. Well, it'll be long after that before I get home. It takes me an hour and 15 minutes to drive home from the airport.
Oh, Todd is
It'll be
asking, will Joe sing happy birthday to Steve?
Happy birthday to Steve. Yeah, we've already sang happy birthday to Steve this weekend about 4 times.
Did you enjoy the cake?
The cake was mighty. I did enjoy the cake. What's happening, Pete?
I'm lost. I'm all right.
You're lost. You're not lost. You're just doing the bottom of a boat, Pete, but you're leaving the legs on. You need to go.
Yeah,
You made that
I
sound
know what I'm
so
doing.
easy, Brian.
You think you know?
It is
Oh.
easy.
Well, if you don't know, there's little hope for me.
We know that.
So, well, Ruby Clever said, if it is English walnut, there's a small area of dark brown hardwood and a large area of white sapwood. Not in
Oh.
this piece of room. This is dark. It's pretty much dark all the way through, Pete, isn't it? Thank you. Hi, Jennifer's Crafts and Creations has joined us. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Steve Fleming says, poor Glyn, I know how he feels. I got that COVID thing after taking my wife to hospital last week.
There you go.
Well, we think it's exactly the same situation, Steve.
I think so too.
Oh.
You'd wonder that when there's a lot of sick people in the hospital, like, yeah.
So was that
Yeah,
Glenn
but
saying
that's-
that his wife gave him COVID?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yep.
There's trouble with these wives.
Joe got the blame.
Oh, I hold my hand up. There's no point in denying it.
Yeah. It's okay. There's no punishment for giving it to somebody else. You know, it's not like you're going to be hung, drawn, and quartered or anything.
I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just trying to get my levels right.
Across the feeties.
So I just want to come in a little bit shallower here, so that the feet actually stand on the ground rather than rocking it.
All right, okay. So you need to take a little bit more out of the basin. Recess your mortise a bit more, maybe.
This could be a coin dish.
Gary Glass says, I like the look of this already. Chris Dodd says, yeah, it's funny how hospitals are full of sick people. It is. Yeah, it's like a centre of disease control,
Isn't it?
Everybody gets a disease has to go to hospital. Then people who visit get sick. I wonder how that happens. I'm sitting here at Pete's workstation and there's a shark above my head. A big metallic shark.
That's Tony, that is.
Tony the shark.
Tony the Mrs. Shark.
Oh my goodness.
It's a good one, too.
Now Gary is saying my single brain cell is already planning how I could do one like this.
Yeah, Gary. I looked at it this morning when Pete went out and we had a little look at another scrap piece of timber. I thought, yeah, I'm not trying that.
Really?
I'll end up with broken fingers or something.
Yeah, you are a bit unlucky, eh?
No, I'll give it a go. So you may have gathered, guys, that I won't be at home this evening to do a live, so there is no Monday Night Live. So you can have a night off. I won't be in.
And so can you.
Well, and it wasn't even worth trying to put out a video, so to do Paul Finlay at Woodturning at home sign. Good afternoon, Paul.
Good afternoon, Paul. It's a grand day here in Scarborough.
Oh, it's beautiful here too. Sunshine.
It's like
Beautiful
a
day.
summer's
It
day.
is a beautiful day here, yeah.
There's a little bit of a breeze, just moving the leaves gently in the trees. But it's a nice day.
So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking my
Ah,
legs is a bit on the chunky side, so I'm going to thin them
do you
down a bit, I
think?
think.
Do you think?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. What's the distance between the edge of your leg and the corner?
I've used the other measuring stick for that.
A measuring stick? No, not that edge. The other edge.
That
That
is,
edge. That's the one.
that's 4.
So 40 mil. That is a bit chunky.
That's 2.5. I reckon if I take that down to 2, take another half mil off, it'll improve it.
Now you would.
It's the view from the side you want to look at. So not the inside, if you like. So that view you're looking down on it now. That there. So
Yeah.
it's the Oh, I went to point at the screen again. It's this bit here you need to look at, Pete. Can you see
This
where
bit
my
here.
finger is? No. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
this
bit.
bit
Yeah.
here.
I quite
Yeah.
like that. Mind you, you know.
Yeah. So it's going to make the feet. You're just going to
Yeah,
make
but
that
you're easy to
feet a little
please,
bit
Joe.
smaller. So where that distance was 40 mil, you maybe take it down to 10 mil. Or sorry, take it down by 10 mil. So down
Yeah.
to 30 mil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make the feet just a little more petite, if you like.
Yeah, I reckon.
I think we've got to
Oh
go
no.
back to Hodgepodge's question, Brian.
No,
Is
I'm just ignoring that completely.
when are you planning on sending that resin piece, Brian?
What resin piece would this be?
You know, that nice yellowy.
I'm going to turn an Easter egg on Easter Monday. How's that? Will that do you? Would that make you all happy?
Oh,
A
yeah.
I'm going to
resin
try and
Easter
turn
egg.
a resin egg on Easter Monday. So not today, but next Monday. Oh no,
If anybody hasn't noticed, Brian came away from Steve with a nice lump of resin.
did
Both
didn't
of you.
want it.
No,
No,
Brian did. I didn't.
No. Pete wouldn't take a bit. I'm not turning that.
I tried to pick a piece up, but it kept running away from me, so it
Yeah,
obviously
that's
didn't
what
want to
it
come
did.
with me.
It's like, yeah, Ben, it is an egg. Yeah, that's what you're getting. You're getting an egg. If I have to turn resin, you're getting an egg. Simple.
Now, Steve is saying, I am now attempting to do the same as Pete is now doing. I will link my Wednesday's video to Pete's live.
Are you doing the same? Are you doing a square bowl, Mr. SK Craft?
Yeah, I should say that this bit of blank was a plank, which I cut in half, and I gave the other half to Steve.
Ah,
Richard Phil. You did, Richard. Yeah, Richard Phelan says, Did I just hear Brian say he was going over to the dark side? Yeah, well, I've kind of been bullied into it, really, between Mr. Pete from Twisted Trees and Mr. Steve from SK Crafts are getting bullied into turning resin. And you guys are not helping, I have to say. You know, Benjamin.
well, Douglas seems
Rob
happy
from
about it.
Corporal Woodturning,
Yay!
you know. Doug Miller. Oh, you guys, Doug Mungham. See?
I gotta say, I'm not that bothered about watching Brian turn a resin egg.
Good.
What I want to watch is him cleaning up the workshop afterwards.
Yeah, I
I
think
might-
that's going to be the
I
most
might just-
exciting bit.
I might just do that. I'll turn the egg in the afternoon and then just put the video on to clean up. Would that do? I do a live clean
Well,
up.
it might do actually. Everybody would be interested.
Douglas Mum says you've got to try it once. I've already turned a couple of resin pens. I know the mess it makes.
Yeah, but they're
Well,
only
that's
little
down
bits.
to 30 now.
Oh, listen, Hodgepodge is
we're
starting
looking
the
better
egg
there.
jokes. Well, what is it now, Pete? Sorry.
Down to 30 here.
Yep.
I think we've got a better shape going on here now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what's the distance between the bottom of the bottom of your curve and the top lip of the bowl?
Well, I've got to take the top off a little bit first, so that will be 35 mil.
Right, and you've got 30 for the feet.
Yeah.
Oh, might look okay
By
then.
the time I squared the front up, rolled my lip. I've got to roll my lip, haven't I?
Yeah, I'm laughing at Steve S.K. Craft. He says, no, that's not how it was, Brian. You begged me to make your resin blank. I did indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Funny enough, I don't. Chancellor's the whole lot of you.
we got home
Yeah.
last night, Steve, and we ended up having to share the last can of Doom Bar because Brian
We
drank
did.
2 whole cases of it.
I drank. I think it might have something to do with your brother.
Or is he a
Dear.
Doombar fan?
I get the blame for everything. Rob from Copperhill says, I remember it that way too, Steve. It's Maurice, Robert.
Right, I'm just tarting this up a little bit
Yeah,
with a couple of lines,
where
just
is
like
that Klondike bloody craftsman person? Where is he? He should be in here too.
he's on a conference call. He said,
Oh, no, not. Oh, work getting in the way again. Damn.
Why was he going to come on earworm for us today?
Yeah, he was going to pop in if he could. He said he would
he said
pop
he'd
in
try
if he could.
if it was possible, but these
Well,
people have got to work for a living and all that.
Yeah, no.
they do.
Well, somebody has to keep paying for the pension schemes, eh? Steve Fleming says, I can't wait to see the Mess and Brown's workshop. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that, mate. It's okay. These things are all noted. I'm putting all these comments into what I call the female memory part of my brain. You know how females can remember things that happened 50 years ago
Oh
and
yeah,
quite happily cast them back up to you. That's the female memory gland in your brain. Men only have a tiny small one, and women have a huge one.
Oh. Kim is in the chat. Good afternoon, Kim.
is that Mark's Kim?
Kim?
Yes.
That's Mark's Kim.
So
Where
is
the
it
hell's Mark?
Kim or is it Mark?
So yeah, no,
We're going
hold
to
on a
say
minute.
Kim.
Yeah,
Is the
it's
shed
let's
up yet?
say it's Kim for now because Mark should be outside assembling a shed. Yeah, Grandpa Jim says put a big tarp on the floor and catch all the resin. It'll not matter, Jim, because my workshop is clean all the time. So when I turn resin, there will be nothing else on the floor, only the resin. And the vacuum cleaner will also be empty, and it'll just all get sucked into the vacuum cleaner and disposed of ethically, if I can.
Ethically.
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 Recycled, I hope.
Fair enough.
Oh,
bet
Kim
you-
Yeah, it'd
says
be good if you can
Kim
recycle
says
it.
Mark's driving. Hold on a minute. What's he driving? I hope it's pegs into the ground for the shed.
Yeah,
I
He's
bet
supposed to be building a shed today.
there's something a bit sus about that.
Yeah. They're away shopping again, I think.
Yep. No, Benjamin
Robert-
says,
Robert
hello to
says,
Joe's parrot, aka Mr. Door Squeak.
Yeah.
You heard that? Hey, Wes. You being
Mr. Roswick. Rob suggested we could have resident eating mice. Well, they eat everything else, don't they? Oh, concrete's needed apparently
oh, not that kind of shopping then.
for the shed. She's away concrete shopping. Wait, B&Q for a bag of ready mix. Or 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's going to be a bigger job than you think.
And Todd suggested
yeah. You
tries
probably put
move
the
to
concrete base down to put the lays on.
Mark's using to the home centre or B&Q to get more parts probably. No, it's a kit. It came as a kit. You just need to have the sort of base kind of thing. So maybe he's making little concrete pads for it to sit on. I don't know. But there'll be a video coming up, aren't there?
Yeah, we need evidence.
Hush says, make sure to lift with your legs, Mark. Bend your knees. Lift. Back straight. How's it going there, Pete?
I'm just trying to figure out how to sand this without taking my fingers off.
Yeah, carefully.
Yeah.
Have you got a big thick pad of you using a stick? Ouch.
Yeah, I'm using a stick.
Ouch. That's a good plan. Keep your fingers away. Break the stick, not your fingers. Absolutely filling gaps. Oh, okay. Says Kim. So what you all going to do tonight, guys, that you're not going to be watching me? Relax.
Well, you're not going to do a live from the plane?
No.
You could do it. You could do an interview with the pilot and everything.
Rob says, I would turn that expletive. I'm going to add the expletive outside, he says. Or better yet, in someone else's workshop. That's exactly what Pete says, Rob. I don't mind turning resin, but not in my workshop.
Oh,
See, I think I'm quite happy to turn resin so long as it's Brian's tools, Brian's workshop,
Yeah,
Brian's
exactly.
hands, and Brian
Yeah.
cleaning up. In that case, it's all fine.
It's grand. Benjamin says, I'd be tempted to sand that with someone else's hand. That's an even better idea, but
Yeah, it's mostly going to be a hand sand job. This.
yeah, well, you could power sand that a bit, couldn't you? Use your drill.
Yeah, I could use the drill.
Richard Phelan is cleaning his workshop after a marathon turn yesterday. What did you turn, Richard? Or are you just building up stock for the old, the upcoming craft fairs? In fact, were you not at a craft fair last week, Richard? How did you do? Martin Braid must get ready for work. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you, Martin. Thanks for coming in. Benjamin says, a 4-day week. Woohoo! Oh, wait. What am I saying? You retirees will understand. You're right. We don't.
Yeah. See, they don't give us any sort of compensation for not having any bank holidays this week, do they?
Yeah. I had to ask Pete what day it was today because I have no idea what day is. One day is much like another. Doesn't matter. Richard's just building up stock. He says he's fairs for the past couple of weekends, hence the marathon. That's good. You must be selling the stuff then, Richard. That's all good. And Chris Todd says, Ben, what's a weekend? Oh, that's great being retired, isn't it, Pete?
It is.
why don't you rub it in?
Yeah, but no, of course. I spent long enough trying to get here, and now I'm here. I'm starting to enjoy it. It's great fun.
Tell you what, I'm the best boss I ever had.
Yeah, me too. I've never been so happy with my employer. Me.
You've got Michelle as your employer.
Every job review I
No,
get,
no.
says
Michelle's the boss. She's not
perfect.
my employer. She
What were
didn't
you
pay for
saying,
anything.
Pete?
What did you say there, Pete?
Sorry?
What did you say there? I missed it.
I said, I'm the best boss I ever had, and even when I want a day off, I just say, can I have a day off? And I say, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like,
Just like
there's
that.
no argument. There's absolutely no arguments, eh? It's great. None of this, oh, you need to give me 3 weeks' notice. You can't have a day off. I just take it. Hey, it's great. Yeah.
Richard Phelan says, I'm busier now than when I was working for a living.
Yeah, I know that feeling, Richard. Days just disappear now, don't they, son? Just, oh, gone. Yeah, Norman Greenwell says, we bought a day clock, so now we know what day it is, what the time is. The day and date, that's all it has on it. Douglas Mullen suggests I should give myself a pay rise so I could get more tools. Well, strangely enough, the government just did give me a pay rise. It's absolutely fabulous. Every 4 weeks, somebody puts money in my bank. It's great. It's like, why couldn't I have done this all my life? It's been fabulous. Joe,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
wake
I'm
up! You're
awake.
nearly sleeping there.
I'm not sleeping at all.
You've been very quiet.
I can't get a word in edgeways.
Oh, okay, shut up, Brian.
Okay, so this underside, I'm gonna do a bit more manual hand sanding, and I'm gonna oil that. So
Oh.
no singing on
Well,
that one, Joe.
I'm not
No,
sticking my
it's all
finger.
right.
I wouldn't be sticking my fingers in there to try and grit that anyway. That would be a bit risky. How nicely that chuck key sits in that chuck. Doesn't
Look at
wobble
that
about or
chuck,
anything.
doesn't it look lovely?
Look,
What
see,
a
just
feat
sits
of
in there. Just
engineering.
Got straight
look at
in
that
there.
there. Just perfect. Doesn't wobble about or anything.
Beautiful chuck key
Oh,
and beautiful chuck.
I
Works
seen
so
Oh.
that,
well.
Benjamin. I seen that.
Ben
Benjamin's
up
just
to?
retracted a message, and he said, I don't think Brian has a quiet mode.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Mm.
Richard suggests you've just been resting your eyes, Joe. See, the thing is, I can see Joe. You guys can, but I can.
Oh.
If she nods off, guys, I'll tell you. It's all right. I won't let her away with it. It's okay. I'll tell you so. Like,
I don't fall
oh,
asleep
Joe.
on people's lives.
No, you little liar, you.
Once I did
And,
it once.
yeah, and whose life was it you fell asleep on?
Well, it might have been yours, but I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It might have been mine, is right. And Douglas is suggesting that he's asking me a question. He says, Brian, are you getting yourself an SK114 with your pay rise? The answer is no. I can't afford it.
Oh, what?
Well, they're too expensive. They're far too expensive.
You only have to buy it once, though, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm
No,
waiting for it.
because
I'm
two
leaving that as a.
SK114s are much nicer than one.
See, that's it. So I'm waiting for somebody to buy me one for my birthday or my Christmas. So that's it.
So is Michelle in the chat?
Yes, she is.
She was, yeah.
I mean,
Shout
that's as
out.
much
There you go, Michelle. There's your birthday idea.
that's about as much as a hint as I can give. You know, I was trying to be quite subtle there, really.
Well, you were subtle. Not everybody else was, but you.
And Robert suggests I just sell a horse or something.
Couldn't do that, though, could you?
No, I've only got two left, and I'm keeping those two. They're almost like pets now. So I've had them a long time. I'm just gonna keep them. Chris Todd says, "Look, shiny chuck, clean floor. I thought this was Brian's workshop."
Brian did actually clean my lathe before we went live.
Did he?
Yeah.
I did. I couldn't look at it. It was terrible.
But he did make a mess of it first.
Well, I did a little bit of turning this morning, I have to say. Just a little bit. Trying out a new tool that Pete suggested I might need to have.
Yeah,
Or,
and he does need to have it, so he's going to go and buy
see,
it now.
there you go. So Pete said I have to have it. It's a must-have tool. So I'm going to have to spend money on that.
So, opinion from the chat. Do I curve this end downwards?
So
This edge and these corners?
we've already had that in the chat. Do we have a rolled edge? Was the comment? Are we having a rolled edge?
It's only the corners that are rolled, really, but otherwise I have to
Yeah.
roll very far. But what's the opinion?
Well, let's can we do the bowl bit first and have a look at it square first?
Yeah, if they ever
And then if we need
think
to, we
about
can
that,
round the edges at the end. Yeah. If you have
I
a
reckon I
top
want a
Gary
bowl
glass
wall
roll,
about that thickness. So
yeah,
about there.
Bailey's
Michelle
Woodworks is
Higgins is
in.
saying, yes, please, roll the edge. And we've got Chris from Bailey Woodworks is in.
Hi,
Good
Chris.
afternoon.
Hi, Chris.
Gary Glass says, I tried to be subtle when I mentioned you would for my birthday. No one took me up on it, sadly. Aw. That's terrible, Gary.
Isn't it?
Right, what is Ben saying now? I need to move the dice because it's a big long comment and it's went off my screen. It says Ben has just said, personally I justify buying myself an SK114 as a safety device. If someone tries to hurt you, you just pull it out and they're amazed by its engineering and gives you a chance to run away. Yeah, well done, Ben.
Gary's saying
Yeah.
Rose Edge as well.
Steve Fleming says that the only thing about the Axminster trucks is you can only use Axminster jaws. That's the marketing ploy. Oh, Richard Farrell says, Gary, if you want some you, give him a shout. Ha ha.
There you go.
Richard produces really nice food. Doesn't really matter what other people say. I think he produces really nice blanks and stuff. I use them a lot. Michael McEwen is trying to stir it a bit. He says, Michelle, as Brian thinks the SK114 is so expensive, this could cover a year for a gift for the entire year. That never works in my house. And Amy was worrying because she had to do a COVID test this morning, but it's come back negative, so she's okay. It's just a head cold she has, thank goodness. Indeed, Amy.
I think what gave it away for us was our lack of taste.
Yeah, you get no taste, no taste.
Oh my goodness!
I was going to say,
What was that again now?
I was just about to say, how did you know? Oh, Pete, stop it. That's bad, Pete. It's supposed to be the lack of taste and smell that disappears, is that right?
Well, I was full of cold anyway, so, or so I thought. So,
Okay.
so you can't tell with the smell, but the taste thing was. It makes you wonder. It questions it.
There is a problem with turning this.
And what's that?
Normally I look at the horizon
Yeah.
and I
And
see
now
the
you-
bowl on the outside and I cut to that, but I can't see it now.
You have to do what the rest of us do now. Look at the tool instead. And get tool marks. And Ward Wilson, hi Ward. It's in, it says, come on guys, there's only half done it. People hit the thumbs up button. I better go in here and hit the thumbs up button then, eh?
Haven't you done it?
Yeah, probably not. No. There we go. I've done it right. I give you a thumbs up, Pete. I like this little project actually. I might have to make one of these. Problem is I've only got a round piece of resin. Or a cylindrical piece of resin. It kind of looks like a flower. It kind of looks like a flower pot, so it may end up as a flower pot. As opposed to the egg everybody's objecting to.
You doing what you want to turn.
I'm turning an egg. It's Easter. I'm going to turn an egg. An Easter egg. Yeah, Douglas Mom says, Joe, every time you eat it's like chewing on cardboard. No flavour at all. Well, cardboard does have a specific kind of taste. Kind of gluey.
The thing is, we've just invested in a coffee machine.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And one
Is
of the pod ones.
Is this immediately after you invested in the air fryer?
No, there's a few months difference. Anyway,
Yeah.
we got it at Lidl. It was cheap, and I wasn't that impressed with the coffee coming out of the pods. So I asked Glyn, could he get me some hot chocolate, and he got me the most Well, you got a
Ooh.
Galaxy hot chocolate. Well, it is so pants. It's unreal.
It's
It's
pants.
just like, yeah, it's just like drinking water. What happened to the chocolate bit? Gutted. I am gutted.
Oh, right. Richard just says, Richard knows more about what wood I have than I do. He says, you have a nice elm plank that you could cut a nice square out of, Brian. Yeah, that's assuming I can cut a square, Richard. I agree with Todd at Glen Cove. Says coffee doesn't taste good no matter how you're feeling. I agree. Much better with tea.
No, I don't like tea.
Love tea. Prefer tea to coffee
No, you do.
all day, every day.
I know. It's the aftertaste, I think. The tannin that puts me off.
Ben Chapman says, Joe, have you tried nachos in the air fryer?
No, I haven't. No.
You better get in touch with Ben for the recipe.
Yeah.
And Richard
Finger sandwich is
says tea is insipid. No, it's not. Tea is lovely.
Oh, it's awful.
Let's
The
not
aftertaste,
go.
the tannin.
Let's not get all coffeeist now. And all you people who drink posh coffee and stuff.
Pete likes coffee.
He does. Oh, Pete has a fancy coffee machine.
Well, technically we have. Dolce Gusto.
A Dolce Gusto. And you have to stick little pods in it.
Yeah.
And the hot chocolate one, which is what it was bought to get you the hot chocolate one. That's what it was for.
Yeah.
And the hot chocolate's
No,
not
no, no,
nice.
no. No, I just asked if it's possible to have a hot chocolate. I like hot
okay.
chocolates. But honestly,
Let's be honest, Joe, you like
don't buy
chocolate.
the Galaxy one.
Don't buy the Galaxy one. Did they do a Cadbury's one just for balance? Just
Oh,
other
no.
chocolates are available.
I'll be searching them out now, you see.
I'm just
That's
watching
looking
Pete
good,
cutting
Pete.
that. I'm just watching that cut into the middle there.
That
Nipping
little
off
nub.
that little nub with the left wing.
Yeah, left wing on that bit.
Yeah, lovely. Douglas Monk says, I just get it over my tongue. So I don't feel
I'm
the heat
fond
either.
of this pair of calipers.
I like them.
They're nice.
Yep.
Brian, you need to get some of these, mate.
No, I don't. No more tools. No, stop.
I can actually get right inside the chuck.
Yeah.
Rob
Just a
says,
screw down.
don't make a footed funnel, Pete. It's about as useful as it sounds.
Yeah. And that'll give me a measurement to the inside of my mortise.
It will. So that's a more accurate measure than just having a stab in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We
yeah,
could do one of them, Brian.
That's a good little tool, that is.
Yeah, you have loads of room there, yep, though. You've an inch
Got
in the
loads
bottom
of
of
room.
it. That looks about an inch to me.
No, it's about just under half an inch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been drinking this morning, Brian?
No.
Just asked. That's all.
It's still the 2 cases you drank last night. Still
I
working.
didn't drink 2 cases of beer last night. Stop it. Pete. It's only
Did
one
we get an
night.
answer on this corner? We're going to roll them or not?
Yeah, well, a whole lot of people said roll the corner.
Okay. That could
But,
be interesting.
Yeah, they have,
See what happens.
But I'm not sure.
No. Benjamin's saying the Cadbury's one isn't great either. Well, I'm running out of options now.
I am going to sharpen my bowl gauge because it's.
Yeah, Richard Field said roll on. And Michael McCune said no. I don't know. I mean, I think it looks too chunky. Currently.
Well, chunky can be good, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I think if you just roll
Yeah,
the
it's not
edges
thin
over
fully yet.
just a little bit, it might look No, the leg
Okay.
looks chunky, Pete. That's it's just the leg bit that looks chunky. Nothing else. And the rest of it looks fine. Don't you ruin it, says Doug. Gary Glass says, keep rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. That's what you were getting at there, Gary Glass, and don't say it's not. Clint Eastwood
Rawhide.
and Rawhide. Yep.
That's going back somewhat.
A square bowl needs square legs. Oh, yeah, that makes sense too, Michael. Yep. Uh-huh. And Amy's just changed the subject and says, does everyone like hot cross buns? Amy, where is your mind today? I mean, seriously. I mean, come on.
Hot cross buns.
We're talking about square bowls and square legs, and you're talking about hot cross buns.
So these corners saying sharp or rolled.
Right.
What's the verdict?
Benjamin says now, I think the sides of the legs are too straight. Maybe have them slope a bit. Inwards or outwards? Ben? And Todd at Glen Cove says gently rounded.
Okay, I like that actually.
Gently rounded.
Gently rounded.
Just a gently round on the, just like kind of chamfer the edge off a wee bit. Take the sharp point off it. Is that what you're talking about? Go on then, Pete. You can take it off.
I always sand the edges a little bit because if you've got an absolute square edge, as soon as you put it down and put something against it, it chips off.
Yeah, it'll break. Yeah. I don't like sharp edges on wood anyway. Or particularly, in my opinion. Amy says, I just saw an ad for them on TV. And give me a break, I'm sick.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, Amy. Okay, we'll give you a break. Hot cross buns. Michelle likes them. I personally don't like them.
I don't think I've ever had one.
And Brian with a Y says, rolled to match the arc of the underside. Because I'm not trying to read all that out.
You're
don't go in there.
Douglas Mongham says, what? Douglas Mongham says 1 down and 3 up. How's he going to manage that?
Oh, that's easy. Just sand
That'll
it.
be a good trick. Yeah,
I don't know if you ever seen my manta ray box that I made, where you basically just sand off 2 corners on the top and 2 corners on the bottom, and you end up with a manta ray. A lot of sawing and sanding and a bit of turning.
Yeah, indeed. Not much turning. Yeah. Rob from Copper Woodturning suggests he only knows the song. Yeah, right, Rob. Like you didn't watch it when you were growing up, too. Gary Glass suggests, I was actually thinking of Limp Bizkit. But Clint Eastwood will do. Gary, you're actually... Hi, Mark. Good afternoon, sir.
Mark.
Are you busy? You working today, Mark, or you on night stint this week? Right. I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. I have to keep muting my microphone to have a little cough.
How's the cramp?
Yeah, the cramp's okay. It's gone now. I had cramp in my thigh about a minute before we went live on Beach Channel today. It was painful.
Yeah, we actually had to delay the live by a few seconds in order to get Brian to get his leg working again.
Yep. Douglas Monk says, Brian, more doom bar needed. Yes, it's possible.
Douglas says, Brian, more doom bar needed.
Yeah, that's it. This is entirely possible.
Can you get it over
of course,
in Ireland?
I can now. Michelle, there's a delivery coming on Thursday. It may or may not contain Dunbar.
May well do.
I've discovered I can order it from Amazon. I must be able to try. I must try and buy it locally somewhere.
Ah, you can get anything from Amazon.
Yeah, just about, yeah. I'm not so sure how well glass bottles will travel, but no matter. Amazon seem to be able to deliver anything. And free delivery as well. How does that work? I went to buy a tool this morning from a company who shall remain nameless. But they want to charge me £24.95 for delivery to Northern Ireland. Oh, Mark Shot's working again tonight. Ach, you poor soul, Mark.
It's the leprechaun tax. That's the problem.
Leprechaun tax. Very good, Pete. Norman Grimwell says they travel fine, Brian. It's grand. Good man. It's not like Guinness then. Guinness apparently doesn't travel well. What would I know? I don't drink Guinness. Don't even like the stuff. Joe, are you asleep again?
I'm not asleep again, no.
See
I
that,
think-
Joe? We
I
should
think
always fall asleep.
I'm not. I'm here.
You're here. Oh, you're
The
there.
only thing
Oh,
is that
okay.
you keep breaking up. I
Who
am
keeps
here,
breaking
yeah.
up? Me?
Yeah,
What's
I
this?
think,
Wait
you
a
know when I
minute.
used to have problems with StreamYard and stuff?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'll go and kick Pete's carrier pigeons because they've obviously got lazy. You know how
Well, they
you
are
go into
carrying you
the.
as well as me today, Brian. So
Yeah, I know. So
they're working hard.
I give them a bit of a beating here in a minute. We'll get them going again. Be all right. They'll be like the jockey in the Grand National and get fined for excessive use of the whip. 800 quid to find them.
Do they?
I believe. Yeah, they did, aye.
Needs to be more than that.
Yeah, well, 800 quid he got fined. He was banned for 90 days. I think was it 90 days? And fined £800 for excessive use of the whip.
Yeah, no need for that.
Amy says, Brian, you're in a cheeky mood. I'm Amy.
He is.
I
He is
don't
Amy.
understand that.
I don't know what they've done to him this weekend, but this is the result of it.
I can't believe that.
Amy, we've had trouble with him all weekend. I didn't want to do what I just did there.
This is. Did you break it? Did you
Don't
get
know.
caught? Did you not have it at a steep enough angle, Pete?
Yeah, I got my angle
Yeah.
wrong.
Stunk. Didn't break it though, did
It's
you?
okay. We're good.
No, it looks
We're
okay.
good.
Well, can we have the direct overhead shot? Have you got a direct overhead shot?
Yeah.
Because I can't see much of this rolled over edge.
It's not much of a rolled over edge. Just
That's
pierced.
nice
It's
though.
not
That's
that rolled
nice.
over, is it?
I like that.
It's nice.
I like that. Good, Pete.
Now you're going to ask him to turn it back, aren't you? So you can see it sanding.
Ruby Claire says that Andre Martel. Andre Martel makes a really nice set of those calipers for those types of measurement. Thanks for that, Ruby.
Is that too washed out, or is that okay?
Oh, look. Sir Keith from Circle Woods in. He says, hi, Pete, worms and
Hi,
fellow
Keith.
spitters. Hey,
Afternoon, Keith. Oh, we can see clearly what you're doing.
I can see clearly now the rain has come.
Uh-oh. Just think, Pete, you've got him for the next few hours.
Yeah, I'm very quiet normally. What? Is there something? Is there a frog in your throat, Joe?
Yeah, I've got a couple of them.
Yep. Robert from Hodgway says my telltales are on my shopping list at some point. Are they expensive then, Robert?
Everything's expensive when it comes to wood turning.
This is true.
That can be your Christmas present, Brian.
What's this? Wait, Amy, do you get iron brew in Canada? Canada, is Amy in Canada or Australia?
Australia.
Australia, that's right. Do you get iron brew in Australia? And Jennifer's Craft and Creation has been very, very cheeky. She says, please don't make it rain, Brian. What are you trying to say? You trying to say my singing's bad? I'll have you know I'm a very good singer. The cheek of you, woman. Douglas Mulligan says they're only $12.99. Of course they are, Douglas. Everything's $12.99.
Yeah, cost $12.99.
I only spent $12.99 in Yandos the other day.
You did, yeah.
You fibbing rat.
Oh, you get Vimto as well. Ah, Amy says, yep, you get Iron Brew and Vimto. You ever had Vimto, Joe?
I think I've probably only ever had it once.
Yeah,
But I do like it.
Probably once is about enough, actually.
I've probably only ever had Iron Brew once as well. Many years ago.
Tommy's workshop is in. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Welcome along, my friend. We've got 51 lovely people watching. And it's now 13:57. Take your time, Pete. There's no hurry.
Yeah, they are. Ben
Yeah, you
says
know what's coming
the
up soon, don't
vintage
you?
sticky.
Ward Wilson's a cheeky Brit. He says, after listening to Brian singing, I really appreciate Joe. I don't know if it's an insult to me or a compliment to me, an insult to you. I'm not sure which way around to take that. I think he should go on the list, Joe.
Why should I be on the list?
No, he
I've not
should
said
be on your list. No, he should be on
Nah.
your list. I think that was a bit of an insult towards you, Joe. I think because
I don't think so. But nice try.
Oh, Joe,
Douglas
if you
Munger.
look on the bench just outside Steve's main workshop door,
Yeah.
the bottle of Bailey's there for you.
Oh, yes.
Ah. Thank you.
I took it so you wouldn't hit me so hard. But you weren't there.
I won't hit you, Pete.
And then you never turned up.
No, I know.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
we were so gutted.
Gutted. Oh, I bet you
So-
are, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, we couldn't give it to anybody else. It's not fair, is it?
No, it's
So,
not. Well,
No, I didn't want
you've
it.
done
We
the
did
right
it
thing
right.
by staying at home. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Got to do it. You've got to separate
Yeah,
yourself
Of
and
course you have.
get over it.
Douglas Mungham's asked me a strange question. He says, have you ever tried root beer? And the answer is no.
Neither have I. No.
Is that not an American thing, root beer?
It is.
No, the fact that it says root.
Uh-oh. The
Here
Yorkshire
she
Grit
Got my
is,
came
camera
to
look.
frame.
rolling.
It's going to work now then. Show it to the camera and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It only works if you show it to the camera. Or if you haven't got a camera, just show it to the wall. That'll do.
It was sanding sealer is what Pete put on to start off with.
Yeah, sanding sealer first.
Yeah.
Whenever you're using Yorkshire Grit, it's best to use sanding sealer first. Although, if you forget, just use 2 coats of Yorkshire Grit and it'll be fine.
That's right. Yeah.
Because the first coat will kind of temp seal the grain for you anyway. Chris Dodd says, Brian, don't.
Right, so I'm going to turn my lay speed down so that Yorkshire Grit stays on the piece whilst I'm starting work on it.
Yeah, that's good. Aye. Don't spin it up at 1,000 revs; it flies off.
And I am going to
Spot on the wall.
use lots and lots of kitchen roll here.
Yeah.
Keep my fingers away from those corners a little bit further.
So the optimum speed for using Yorkshire Grit is somewhere below 500 revs. But if your
I've got
lathe only starts at
462 here.
500, that's fine, you know.
Hands I feel pity can be soft as your face with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
Oh, lovely.
You ready?
And there was no dogs howling in the background or anything. That's amazing.
No, there
that's 'cause-
wasn't. That makes a
that's
change.
that's because Terry's not here. I see. Where is Terry, by the way? Why is Terry not in here?
He's still on a quest, isn't he?
Yeah, Rob from Copper was suggesting ginger beer. No, no thanks. Ginger beer's rotten too. It tastes. And Douglas Mungham says it is in the USA, and the stuff tastes like. I had to do that impersonation because I haven't got the emoji to stick up on the screen.
That really needs a few more minutes of that.
Yeah, keep at it then.
It's,
Keep at it. You've got plenty of time. Keep doing it.
I'm going to turn the speed up a little bit. Carry on working it with a bit higher speed. I pushed it into the wood now, so it won't throw off and cover my workshop.
Steve
Won't
Fleming's
make a
trying
mess
not
of the
to.
place.
All right. Don't make a mess of the place. That'll be easy. I have to tidy up today. I've lost that comment now. Steve Fleming is trying to stay in your good books, Joe.
I know. I've spotted it.
He said lovely, Joe. And We've suggest that iron brew is the best hangy cure. Yeah, I think that means hangover cure, but I don't agree. The best hangover cure is not to drink the stuff in the first place. The second best hangover cure is probably iron brew. As Gary, is that Terry you're talking about? Gary Glass says he was like a wee naughty schoolboy during the pop-up live.
Do you do a pop-up?
We did. Where were
Even
you? We did.
well,
From the workshop.
come on.
Yeah. It's on Steve's channel. You can go back, you can watch it back.
Yeah, we'll do.
Aha! Ben Jam is asking the earth-shattering important question of who's smaller, Weeval or Terry?
Terry.
Terry. Yeah,
Oh,
Terry.
you didn't take a breath then.
No, I didn't need to take a breath. I knew the answer. Weeval's not that wee, actually. Weeval is just our mum's called Valerie. I think it's Valerie. I don't know, shortened to Val. And she got Weeval because her name's the same as her mum's. And she's
Fair
5'6", which is taller than Terry. No, it's not actually. I'm the bears.
I think it's about 5'8".
The
There's
picture
not
that was
much in
taken.
it, is there?
Yeah, it's not much. No, the picture that was taken in in Steve's workshop of the five of us. I'm actually down on my knees.
No.
So is Terry. So is Terry. Didn't look so small.
Yeah, Terry's on a step ladder.
Yeah.
If that's not 100% accurate, Terry can deny it right now.
That was it. Yeah, he can. If it's not
No, he didn't,
accurate,
so therefore.
deny it. Yeah.
Right, I'm not going to finish the bottom here because that's going to need some handwork and
Oh,
some polishing stuff and stuff like that.
But just wee ball. Well, you are a tall hobbit. You're 5'6". Nothing wrong with 5'6".
Oh, that's pretty.
There
like
you go.
It is very pretty. It's a nice piece
I
of
like
wood.
that.
Look at
It
that.
is, isn't it?
I'm
Beautiful.
impressed. Yeah, you've outdone yourself today, Pete. That's lovely. Nice piece of
So
wood.
that needs a bit of finishing and a bit of
Yeah.
oiling and stuff. But
So
what oil are you going to use?
That's what I was going to ask you.
what was that, Joe?
What oil are you going to use on the bottom?
I'm going to be using lemon oil. And I'm going to be using wax on the top, which I haven't put on yet either. So it'll be shiny top and satin bottom.
Cool.
Right.
Excellent.
But
Yeah, that's very nice.
Just the way I like it.
Most of it will be done with bossing them up on the end of a drill, so it would be time consuming and not fun to watch. So we'll leave it at that.
Yep, that's fine. Excellent. Some good comments coming in there.
Thank
Yeah.
you all for coming over. That's said at the start. That was thanks to Heather, who did it on a video, I think last week. But, I happened to see it and thought, oh, I like that. It's an interesting design. So I copied
Mm.
it. Because copying things and pinching things is my best plan.
Copy
Ah,
things is
dear.
best plan.
Nice one.
If not, why not? Well, the plan needs to be that you copy it from a channel that nobody else is watching.
Well,
then,
this is true.
then you could claim it as your own.
No, I'm
Yeah, I don't do that either.
quite happy to tell people where I got my
Yeah,
ideas from.
get
And,
inspiration from.
sharing
But
ideas is what it's all about. So
at the end of the day, most woodturning is a copy of something that's been done before anyway. You know,
Yeah,
so
it is.
we got
they're
beads and
very
codes in different sizes. That's about it. We
yeah
got to work with. Oh, and
yeah.
straight bits. Bead code, straight bit.
Douglas Mung is saying, "Are the carrier pigeons worn out now, Pete?" Yeah, they just are about. So
Yeah, they are. Thanks everybody for coming in. And if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up.
give it a thumbs up. That's right.
If you didn't, let me know why not, and we can. Well, I won't do anything about it because I'm not here until September now.
That's true. But if we know what people like and what they dislike, we can
It gives us an idea on what to do.
we can
Yeah.
make changes. We're always open for constructive criticism. But random thumbs up, yeah, you can keep them. Or random thumbs down, should I say, you can keep them. But if
Yeah,
you got to make a
comments are
comment,
good.
make a comment. We love it. We love comments.
That's
That was
it
quite
then.
good,
Thanks
Pete. I
everybody for
enjoyed.
coming
I enjoyed.
in. I've got to
I
find
enjoyed.
my mouse, which I've lost.
I enjoyed that. Don't know if anybody else did, but I certainly did. And there's lots of lovely
I
comments
did
coming
too.
in the chat.
Cheers,
So
everyone.
we'll
Take
see you
care.
all later, guys. Thanks very much for coming in.
Hang on, before you go, bring the guys back in to wave.
I get
We
to
thought
wave.
we got away with
I
it.
did
You
know.
know?
Yay! Bye, everybody.
So I had to find the mouse first. I didn't make
Bye.
I'll just reach
That's
over
it
here and
from
help myself
us.
to a bottle of this wine now.
Take care.
Bye,
Take care,
everybody.
everyone. Bye.